Good morning, grade 8 students. Welcome to the day 2 session of homeschooling. Have you done the homework which I have given? Read the story, write the summary. Already you wrote earlier, but some of them were missing, na? Actually, what was the backdrop of the story? The best Christmas present in the world. That is the time of England and Germany war. That is the main backdrop of the story. It is a touching story, written by Michael Morpurgo. See, I will be narrating. And here, the narrator buys an old desk and finds in it a letter written by an English soldier, Jim Macpherson, to his wife, Connie, whom the narrator goes to meet and hand over the letter. The letter has touchy account of how the English soldiers and German soldiers wished each other Happy Christmas, celebrated the festival with real Christmas spirit, where there was no place for conflict, hatred, and violence. Are you getting me, children? This letter was written on 26th December 1914, and Jim, who is Jim here? You got it? Who is Jim? He is an English soldier, means England soldier. Jim Macpherson and his wife Connie Macpherson. And this letter was written in 26th December 1914. Okay, and Jim wrote in his letter that he would be back by the next Christmas, as the incident between the two armies showed how soldiers from both sides wanted peace. See, everywhere we need peace. Peace rules the world. Between two countries, between two people, between two cities, anything. So at that time, two armies showed how soldiers from both sides wanted peace. The narrator could not sleep the whole night, it seems. It was Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve in the sense, the day before, 24th December. It was Christmas Eve, as he had intruded in someone's privacy by reading the letter. In the morning, he went to the address mentioned in the letter, finds the house in shatters due to fire, asked the neighbor, and reached where Connie was. Yesterday itself I said, Connie was 101 years. Do you remember now? And she mistook the narrator as Jim. She mistook the narrator as Jim and talked about her happiness on Jim's arrival. It was the best Christmas present for her in the world, bringing the letter that husband will be arriving. Understood now the backdrop of the story? And now let's come to the character sketch. Even yesterday I said to write the character sketch. I don't know how many of you have written, but now the character sketches. First and foremost, come with the character Jim Macpherson. Who is he? He was the leader of the English troop, means army. Before getting into the war, he was a school teacher in Dorset, present in the west part of England, it seems. Before he enters into the war, he was a school teacher, right? And what about his personality? Or normally we can say, casual, just by the word, he is the leader of English troop in the sense. No doubt, we found him, he is brave, courageous, leading the troop, and vice versa, kind, open-hearted person, as he shared his time and happiness with enemy army. Also a loving and caring person due to his love and affection towards his wife shown in the letter. Now let's come to second character, that means his wife, Connie Macpherson. No doubt she was wife of Jim Macpherson. After her husband went to war, she spent her whole life in the belief that she will again see him. A fire broken in her home burnt her partially. And what about her personality? We found that a woman with extreme love for her husband. What is her personality here? Her heart, her personality, eagerly awaiting for her husband to come from war. Now we completed the character sketch of couple. One is Jim and the other one is Connie, age 101. There is one more interesting character, Hans Wolf. What is the name? HENSWOLF. Hans Wolf. He was the captain of German troop. He worked in an orchestra in Düsseldorf before the war. And he was very friendly as he first insisted, make friendship with English. He also had love for football and adventurous mind. Here the story goes like this. The narrator of the story went to a junk shop. Junk shop means where they sell miscellaneous, and purchased a roll-top desk which was in bad condition. The narrator started its repairing on Christmas Eve and found a letter in its drawer. He read the letter. It was from Jim McPherson to his wife Kenny, as written on top. After reading the letter, he found that Jim McPherson was the leader of the England army, and he described that England and Germany were engaged in a war. But on Christmas morning, a wonderful thing happened. First, Germans wishes Happy Christmas to England soldiers, and same response was given by English also. The leaders shared their ideas and feelings with each other and celebrated Christmas by eating, laughing, talking, and drinking. After that, they played football match in which Germans won. In the night, both troops sang carols and had a peaceful Christmas. The author decided to give the letter to Jim's wife back. He went to the address which was written on the letter envelope, where he found that an accidental fire caught in the house and she was in nursing home. He rushed to nursing home, where he found Jim's wife. As she was grown too old in the waiting of her husband, she mistook the author by understanding him as Jim, her husband. When narrator met him, she declared him as the best Christmas present in the world to her at the age of 101. Who is she? Kenny, the old lady who awaited for her husband the best Christmas gift in the world for her. Hope you understood. Okay, now it's time to give the homework. Homework means your faces will be gloomy, but you have to take. The homework is go through the meanings and write each meaning along with its meaning 3 times each. Okay, and now as I have narrated the characters, if you didn't write yesterday, please note down that also. Okay, tomorrow I'll be giving you notes PDF. Okay, the PDF in the PDF format. That's all for today. We can meet in the next class. Bye bye.